Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be holding a review meeting today with districts having low vaccination coverage. The virtual meeting will include districts with less than 50% coverage of the first dose and low coverage of the second dose of the COVID vaccine. Prime Minister Modi will be interacting with chief ministers of at least 6 states, and that includes Jharkhand, Manipur, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Meghalaya. District magistrates of 40 districts in these states will also be present at that meeting. Prime Minister Modi's review meet comes just days after Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia informed that at least 12 crore people haven't taken their second dose of the COVID vaccine yet. Until now, 73.7 crore first doses, covering 78% of the eligible population, and 33.5 crore of the second doses, covering 35.2% of the eligible population, have been administered. Let me quickly cut across to Paulami Saha, joining us live for more on that. Paulami, a significant chunk of people in India not received the second dose of the COVID vaccine as yet. Prime Minister Modi now, as we inch closer to the end of the year, as per promises of the Prime Minister and the centre, the entire population will be vaccinated by the end of the year, and it appears that Modi is currently on overdrive to ensure that this target is met with. What's on the agenda today at this meet?
That's right. Especially with the second dose, like you pointed out, there is a challenge that the administration is facing with people not stepping out to take that second dose. So what the Prime Minister is going to do today is review the vaccination program progress in at least 12 different states, which primarily includes some northeastern states, which includes Meghalaya, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh and Manipur, and states like Jharkhand, like Maharashtra, where the progress of vaccination has been a little stymied. For the first dose, it's been less than 50%, and for the second dose, even lesser coverage. So he's going to interact with the chief ministers of 12 different states and at least 40 different districts, which are reporting low vaccination progress. And hence, he's going to review the situation, the challenges that are being met on the ground in order to ensure that vaccination is happening. Is it about vaccine doses not being available, or is it about people not coming out to take their doses? What needs to be done? So that is going to be reviewed in this virtual meeting that the Prime Minister will be holding very shortly. Now, just ahead of this meeting, for instance, Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, who will be participating in this meeting, has announced that he has given an order to all district collectors in the state of Maharashtra to have the state fully vaccinated with the first dose by 30th November. So he set a deadline already. So this is going to be extremely important and crucial a meeting, because like I said, it is a challenge that we face. Vaccination is our only way in order to, of course, tackle the virus and contain the spread of the virus any further, given that, the festive season is upon us. People are out and about in markets and shops. And hence, the threat of the virus looms large, and vaccines are our only sort of protection against the virus. And if there are reports of vaccination being low in certain districts, certain states, that is extremely worrisome. And that is what the Prime Minister will be reviewing in this meeting at 12 noon.
Right. Paulami, some of the states that have been listed here, what's the reason behind their slacking in the COVID vaccination drive? Some of those states, a lot of the northeastern states as well. That way you have Manipur, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Jharkhand, Maharashtra, Meghalaya. These are the states where chief ministers also will be present. What's the likely reason for them to have slacked in this vaccination drive while the other states have picked up well?
Well, that is exactly what's going to be assessed in this meeting. It could be a combination of reasons. It could be about some sort of shortage of doses which are available at their private and public facilities. Or it could be about people not stepping out. Overall, what has been witnessed and what health authorities are also expressing some amount of concern over is that a lot of people are, for instance, not stepping out to take their second dose. They have taken their first dose, but they believe that, that's it. They are protected, they stand protected, and they do not need to any further sort of take that second dose. So they're not stepping out after that gap of about, a few months in order to take that second dose. So a challenge in terms of creating awareness among people that vaccine is your only shield, your only protection. The threat of COVID still looms large. There are deaths still being reported in the country. Some of the states have worrisome figures even now. And given that the festival season is upon us and people are out and about, it continues to be a big challenge. And that is exactly what is going to be analyzed. That's exactly why this meeting is happening as well. Having identified these states, 12 chief ministers, mind you, will be participating in this meeting. Some of the states that you mentioned, the 6 states that you mentioned, are sort of one of are the primary states really, which have been showing some worrisome trends in terms of the vaccination program, in terms of people having stepped out to take their doses, and hence they've been highlighted. But there will be district collectors who will be participating in this meeting from at least 40 different districts of the country, in order to give a review report to the Prime Minister as to what exactly are the challenges that we're facing. Is it about the doses not being available? Or like I said, is it about people not being proactive enough to go out there and take their second doses? And what can be done in order to create that awareness, in order to get them out of their houses to take that second dose? Because vaccine, like we all keep saying, is our only shield now against the virus.
Thank you very much, Poulomi, for joining us with those details.